Hey everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with a visit to Castlewood Canyon State Park, which is located in Franktown, Colorado. I went here, this was a fall day, a late fall day here in usually sunny Colorado, but not really sunny today. It was more pretty much overcast. The picture you saw in the beginning was mine, new to me, Chevrolet Avalanche. So this is located in Franktown. You basically just take Parker Road straight down to this state park. The state park was established in 1964. One of the main cool things to see here is the dam, which burst back in 1933. So you can actually walk past the burst dam of 1933 here. There's creeks. It's really pretty in this area. It's kind of cool. I see some of the houses out there, and I'm like, man, I wonder what it'd be like to live out here. But anyway, it's cool. There's picnic tables here. People like biking here. There's Colorado is an outdoor state, if you didn't know that. We're a heavily outdoor state. This is different than some other states. Some states, and I've lived other places, I grew up in other places where people aren't as active. Colorado itself is a much more active area. Oh, here's the wild turkeys. It never fails. Every time I come here, there's wild turkeys walking around. Always all over the place. They're so funny to see all over. I think I might have saw a couple deer too. Anyway, there's Castlewood. It costs $10 for a daily vehicle pass here. But the cool thing is, if you're a Colorado resident, just pay the $29.99, and you can go to any state park for free. To not necessarily camp overnight, but like the daily fees, you don't have to pay them any more than $10. And I'm telling you, it pays for itself. So I have it on every vehicle, and it's just 3 trips to a state park. It pays for itself. Just if I want to stop by, oh, let's go here for a while and hang out at the water. I don't have to pay $10. I just can just go there. I think it's one of the best values. One of the best things they did. $29.90. It's $29.99. It's added to your registration fees when you register your vehicle, and it's per vehicle. So that, as you saw in the beginning, that was my 2007 Chevrolet Avalanche. I got paid for the $29.99 for it. I was just really just testing it and driving it out here, and it's just one of those days. It's kind of a blah day, and I was like, you know what? Let's get out of the house. I'm talking about myself. I'm gonna get out of the house and just take myself out and go for a little hike and go for a walk and give me some air. And that's the best thing about Colorado. If you're just not feeling it, get outside, get you some air, go enjoy nature. It's good for your mental health and your physical health as well. So, things to do here is birding. I see people out here all the time with their cameras and stuff and their binoculars. So, birding is really popular out here. They have education programs for adults and kids. Of course, hiking, photography, picnicking, rock climbing, and wildlife viewing. Haven't done no rock climbing, and I probably never will. They have an natural amphitheater out here. They have the Bridge Canyon Overlook Gazebo. And of course, here's the thing, the climbing enthusiasts can enjoy up to walls up to 60 feet. And history buffs can go explore the Castlewood Dam ruins, which are really cool to walk past, as you'll see in my actual video. So as far as species of birds here, there's usually about, looks like on average, around 100 different species of birds here. The park itself is 2,628 acres. There's 12 miles of trails. And I believe I said it earlier, 60-foot rock climbing walls. It's Castlewood Canyon is not one of the bigger, not necessarily a big state park, but it's a pretty cool state park. And what I like about it is its convenience. It gets you out of the city, but you're really only not that far, 15 minutes outside of a large city. But it's starting to hit the small towns, which is really cool. So it gets you where you can just get out of that, a lot of the nonsense of the cities. So they have over 100 species of birds here, which is pretty cool here. They also have covered shelters here too, if you needed it for something, like it was a rainy day or you wanted to do like a picnic or have a birthday party or something like that, I would guess, more than anything. There's vault toilets here, of course, gravel parking lots, as you see where I was parked with my truck. There's two or three different entrances to take. One of them is less developed, so it's going to be a gravel road, whereas the other road, I've taken it once before, is just a regular old road, a modern road, so asphalt or whatever. So yeah, you got that. And so you got different avenues of coming into the state park, and I saw all types of vehicles here, so you don't need four-wheel drive or anything. Everything from big old trucks to little bitty cars and bikes. So as far as bikes go, mountain bike use is restricted to the roads and Cherry Creek Regional Trail here. Horseback riding is only permitted on the Cherry Creek Regional Trail. Pets must be kept on a leash no longer than 6 feet. I saw the wild turkeys and stuff, and yeah, I totally understand. Your dogs and stuff shouldn't be going around chasing. They have wild turkeys and things. People would allow that to happen. Some people would, but good hikers and good folks wouldn't let that happen. So keep your dog on a leash because there are wild turkeys all over the place and other animals and bigger animals too, like deers and stuff. Um, and of course, you got to stay on the designated trails, which of course makes sense. There is climbing and bouldering. Climbing and bouldering is not permitted on the East Canyon preservation areas here, so that you have to make sure you plan accordingly to that if you're going to be doing some rock climbing. The dam itself that broke, which you'll see in the video and everything like that, it was apparently built in actually 1890, so it lasted 40 years or so, 43 years. So that's quite a bit of time that it actually lasted there. No hunting is allowed in this state park as well. You can't gather artifacts either, of course. It's pretty common. There's a lot of common sense with that type of stuff like that. Like I said, if you are a Colorado resident, I highly recommend when you register your vehicles, get paid the $29.99 for the unlimited use of state parks. And it's not just for one, it's for every state park. Um, there's the actual dam right there. Really cool. Now here comes the sun coming out a little bit. It's peaking some, which was a good thing. It was really good. I've been coming here since my youngest son, who's now 16, he was a baby. He was little, like a toddler. I have pictures of him standing on these rocks, how tiny he was, and then I'm standing on him now, and I'm realizing, yeah, he was really tiny back then. Anyway, so they do close off part of the trails dependent on the time of year. Just something to keep in mind. They also, each trail that they have, it has a difficulty, which I like about Colorado state parks. They let you know the difficulty. Sometimes I don't want to hike hard, so I'll look for an easy trail. Just a picturesque trail to walk, and it'll say easy. Okay, it's an easy trail. It's 1.2 miles. All right, let's get the heart going a little bit and just go for a little walk. Or there's others that are really difficult that might be like the cave trail, for example, at Canyon State Park, Castlewood State Park. That's only 0.14 miles, but it's super difficult. So, that might feel like you walked 5 miles versus 1 mile, because it might be all up, climbing basically. So, yeah, they do that, which is really cool. Make sure, I've done this once on accident where I got turned around and ran out of water, and luckily it wasn't super hot back one of the days I did this. Make sure you got plenty of water because Colorado does get over 100 degrees here sometimes in Colorado. So, and it will get hot, and we're at a high elevation on top of that. So just be prepared. And I can admit at least one time I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. Um, but you learn and you move on. Um, so Castlewood Canyon State Park, like I said, I think one of the benefits of it is a smaller state park, especially if you're not used to outdoors stuff. And not everyone's an outdoors person, but getting started, it's a good, I think, state park to get started with. It's very manageable. It's easy to take the trails, and once you got a idea of it, you can go to the bigger state parks, the more expansive ones, the further away ones as well. Um, I like coming here, like I said, because it's close. It's relaxing this day because it was overcast and a little bit on the chillier side. Did not have as many people. Um, a lot of people are fair weather. They don't want to get out when it's cold or chilly. So as you saw, I had the truck. So I'm going to have videos coming up of me of taking the truck camping and everything like that. This was just a test drive. I was driving and stuff because I've been doing a bunch of work to this truck. Um, so so there's videos I've already made are going to be putting together me actually taking the truck camping. So after that, my next one is I'm going to take the electric vehicle, the EV. I'm just waiting on, I got 2 new tires in the EV right now. I'm waiting for 2 more to come in the mail, and then I'm going to take it actually camping too. And I would like to do a little bit more winter camping with it as well, just because I know people like to see that as well. The truck camp's excellent. I love the truck camping. The EV I also like in a different manner. So I can't remember, I don't want to mess it up, but it's like $28 for a regular basic site to go camping with in a state park. It's like $36 for an electric site. One of the benefits of my EV when I take it just to state parks, not going deep off the grid, is I can plug in and I can literally let the thing run all night, no problem, and be super cozy. So I want to show people that, because I know not everyone is going to be like, like when I take the truck and it's 0 degrees outside and I'm camping, with no heat or anything like that. I loved it. It was great. Electric blanket, I'll have a review of one actually, was awesome. Some people are just have an EV. They have a Tesla. They have an Aria. They have a VW ID3. Let's show them how to do it too. At least get them outside. So I got some of those videos coming up as well. I'm going to be making. I don't have them yet. I haven't made them yet because I haven't went camping with them yet. But so anyway, I got lots of stuff coming up. I have so much footage. I still have footage from my Pacific Northwest trip that I got to all put together and everything like that. I wasn't feeling well, but I really did way more, probably, which didn't help me feel any better when I was out there. I probably should have slowed down a little bit and then might have had a longer trip, but I didn't realize I did so much while I was there because I didn't feel well, so I thought I had to rush. So, but it made it where I have tons of footage from different neighborhoods, different areas riding my bikes, riding my scooters, going walking, whatever. But it was okay. It was all right. But anyway, with that being said, go check out Castlewood Canyon State Park. It's if you're in Denver area, it's very close. It's easy to get to. Stop in Franktown to get a bite to eat, or Parker or whatever. It's right on Parker. I think it's really cool. There's the old dam right there. Um, there's lots of little cool places to eat. It's a great motorcycle ride, I believe, for a lot of people. The wild turkeys again. You see them all over the place out here. Some little chunky turkeys too. But there's a lot of little places to eat around this area. This was just a typical fall day, as you can see by the leaves turning colors and everything like that. Late fall. We had a great time. I had a great time. I recommend going out here. Go check out Castlewood State Park. This is Frugal Panda. Thanks for watching. I'll leave some Amazon links in the description. Everyone, have a good day. Get out there and explore.